My name is Yasen Vasilev. I'm Bulgarian. I live in Brussels. I work in the field of dance and performance in three capacities: as dramaturg, as critic, and as an artist researcher. It's research on collective movement and collective agency, so the capacity to enact an action not out of individual will and consciousness, but from a collective consciousness which comes through the point of touch. And I've been working with this idea in workshops in the last 2 or 3 years, and I first had the idea 5 years ago, and it's been really in my head a lot. And I did short workshops like this one in 10 different cities, and then I did a longer process in Sofia in March this year, and I came to Grandview in the frame of a residency organized by Taiwan Art Space Alliance, which is a 2-month stay in order to network and get an insight of the residency ecosystem in Taiwan. The first impression for me was the house. A mixture of 2 different architectures. So it's a house on the first 2 floors, but on the second 2 floors it's artist studios and a sort of exhibition space that creates a very interesting dynamic in the architecture, I think. The first workshop happened in this space, and I find it quite interesting that because it was in the frame of an open studio, in the beginning it was a bit chaotic with people coming and going. So I was a bit worried, how is that going to go? But eventually, by the end of the 3 hours, the people who stayed really managed to relax, to connect with each other, to trust each other. And we even opened up a new chapter in this research that was about voice and how voice is connected to the body. So that was quite a pleasant experience. But actually what Grandview provided for me for the first time was the opportunity to work with a really big group of people, and that was the second workshop in the Jubei High School, where I had 46 people. And what was amazing about this workshop is, for the first time, after 5 years of imagining this collective body and imagining what a scope would make, to see so many people together doing the practice, I think I would never have the chance to do this in Europe. I think it's really amazing to be able just to see this as how it looks like, with so many bodies in physical touch with each other in the same space. It's already mind-blowing, and it's very, very, very rare. Actually, in the dance world, a big production is 10 people is already very big. Often it's like 4 people maximum, or a lot of duos and trios and solos because of budget constraints, and also because of venues constraints. So this scope for me was something I'm very grateful for, and I don't know if I can experience in a European context. I don't know if I can work with 46 people. People who have professional dance education back in Europe, they have a hard time to deconstruct or strip down all the skills and techniques that they have and all the performative elements. So to go into a movement that's very authentic, to go inwards, more into sort of meditation. So I really thank the foundation for putting me in touch with the school and organizing this to be able to experience it. It is a place where you feel taken care of. So people follow up on you, ask how you are. You see the staff on a daily basis because they work in the same space. Compared to other residencies, I think a lot of residencies, you're a bit more left by yourself. So here you can really interact and you really feel taken care of. We are part of a trial run of the residency program, so I hope in a few years it would be an established institution that hosts and supports artists in their practice. And I'm very excited about Taiwan residency ecosystem and how many new initiatives are popping up from artisan to private to public, all sorts of different artisan spaces are. Thank you for being such amazing hosts, and thank you for the work you do, and I hope Grandview really lives up to its potential and develops as the vision wants it to. So that's really, really exciting and optimistic for the future.